we get to a really important part now of this meditation, of this Kundalini camp. And that is the Kundalini Maha Mantra. What I'm sharing with you, you will never find it in any book on Kundalini. It's been only passed on traditionally, orally. You may find bits and pieces, of course, here and there, part of this mantra and that mantra, but you will never find the complete mantra like this in any book. But I just have one request to make, that please don't share this mantra with anybody. Why? Not that it has any direct impact or bearing on me, only very little, partially. More so because for your own benefit, for your own sadhana, if we light a lamp and we take it out in the sun, we won't feel the light anymore. Though we will be surrounded by plenty of sunlight, but that light of that lamp will go waste. So your sadhana, if you expose it while you are still doing it, it makes it less effective. Because the moment you expose it, you will be less focused on sadhana and more on defending yourself. The ego, the energies of other people come into play. And they may have some logic for you, some arguments for you. What are you doing so educated and believing all these mantras and this and that and the other? You should be out there working and not attending these camps and so on, and whatever the case may be. But if you do it quietly, I read it somewhere, let your success make all the noise. Why do you want to make the noise? So to benefit from it, to honor the tradition, it's just an honor system. Please don't share it. When we first did this camp in Pune, I made the same request. And by the time the first session ended, the mantra was all over the place on WhatsApp in various groups. But those who do it at their own cost. Really. It's not that the mantra will become any less effective if other people know it. It's just that it won't be as effective for you, the one who's doing it. So the mantra, and I will come to the pronunciation. Do we have it by any chance? Can we display it? Can we please? Thank you. So the mantra is, you will soon see it on the screen, Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Don't worry, we'll go over the pronunciation in detail and we'll all chant it together. So, yeah, you can see it there. The way to chant this mantra is as follows. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. So I see most of you are busy noting it down. So once you're done, then we'll all stand up and chant this mantra for about 6 minutes. All of us will do it together. So we'll all chant together. The second word that you see, it's not cream, not milk cream. It's not kring, like cringe or kring. It's Kring, which is when you say the word ma. Ma has a nasal sound, that anuswar, that dot on top in Hindi, or usually just the word ma in English, there is a nasal sound to it. So that dot simply represents the nasal sound you will make when you chant the mantra. If I wanted to say kring, I would have written G at the end. If I wanted to say cream, I would have written a M or M in the end, not in transliteration, but in the actual Sanskrit. So, Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Some readers asked us earlier if there's a ch missing after Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Cha Dhimahi, before Dhimahi, but no, nothing is missing in this mantra. This is how it is. So we'll all chant together and we'll feel the energy. This is the mantra, the sonic energy of Kundalini. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe Maha Devyaya Dhimahi Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. One more time. Om Kring Kale Cha Vidmahe maha devyaya dhimahi tanno shaktaye prachodayat. Usually, the way this mantra is chanted, the 3 knots we talked about, the first knot on your root chakra, the second knot on your Manipur, that is solar plexus, that is your navel chakra, the third knot, which is your Agya chakra, your brow plexus. The first part of the mantra is placed on the first knot mentally. So you will think Om Kring Kalaye Cha Vidmahe, placing that on your root chakra. While you're doing it, maha devyaya dhimahi tanno shaktaye prachodayat. Imagine physically placing that mantra in your mind on that specific chakra. So, Om Kring Kalaye Cha Vidmahe, root chakra. Maha Devyaya Dhimahi, Manipur chakra. Tanno Shaktaye Prachodayat. So this is the method of chanting this mantra. Unlike the mantras in mantra science, this mantra is specifically only and only for Kundalini awakening. When you place this sonic energy of this mantra on these different chakras, you will start to invigorate it a little, the psychical aspect of the chakra. There is a physical aspect of chakras, which we will cover as we get to one of each chakra, that how to invigorate and energize the physical aspect of the chakra, which when done correctly benefits your physical body and partially your consciousness. When you energize the psychical aspect of your chakra by doing this mantra, then you get the benefits of the consciousness and benefits of the higher dimensions of consciousness, or the so-called the psychical plane, the sphere, by energizing the psychical aspect of a chakra. And the way to do that is on each knot, one of the 3 knots, you place the first part of this mantra. If you are specifically invoking a chakra, you may want to do that, because when we'll go over, you will know about the benefits of chakras. You may want to invoke just one chakra. If you do that, then you have 2 options. One is the seed syllable of the chakra, which is not always very effective, or second is placing the entire mantra on that chakra. And the beautiful thing is, in my path of meditation usually, and it's something I talk about all the time, I have always said, until you do 10,000 hours, don't talk to me. But in this one, Kundalini, if you have done even 10 hours, I'll be willing to have a meeting with you. What I mean to say is, the results come through much quickly. If there is a non-tantric, rapid path to awakening your energies, then Kundalini meditation is it. If you want to have that sustained thing that I could demonstrate under the MRI or EEG in that study, for that you need to do the elaborate method. But if you just want some benefits for whatever reason, or just want to experience, then the brief method is just as effective. Now, maybe please all sit down so we can continue. Here was energizing your Agya chakra. The reason I start with that meditation or make it an integral part of your daily practice, because we don't want your destructive thoughts to ruin your day and your life. We don't want thoughts of negativity, hatred, jealousy, envy, and thoughts of harming somebody, injuring or hurting somebody to rule your consciousness. Psychically, when we do that meditation, we draw our entire psychic energy to our Agya chakra. But there is a physical aspect of it which is very critical to get a handle on properly. And that is done by a specific mudra. Mudra could mean hand lock, some things you do with your hands, or mudra could mean a posture even, a certain posture that you adopt. In tantric and non-tantric texts, most notably in all the Hatha Yoga texts, notably Hatha Yoga Pradipika of Swatrama or Shat Chakra Nirupini or Yoga Bindu Upanishad or Dhyana Upanishad and all the texts of Hatha Yoga, there is a mention of a specific mudra. Now, before I get to that, the physical aspect of Kundalini awakening squarely falls under the aegis of Hatha Yoga. The word Hatha means resistance. The word Hatha means determination, that I've decided to do something and I'm going to do it. Which means if I engage in something that my body or mind is not used to doing, then that is Hatha Yoga. But it also has a more yogic meaning beyond the literal meaning. That's the literal meaning. The yogic meaning is we have two kinds of breathing that we do. That is Ha and Ta. When I lift something, there is always a sound that if I lift something, there's a swish sound that comes. So when my breath is exhaling, when breath is going out, there is the Ha part of Hatha Yoga called Hakara. And then there is Ta part of Hatha Yoga. When I place anything on the ground, there is a Ta sound. So Ta, 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 Ta. So this is a rhythm that continuously goes on in all living entities. So Hatha Yoga, in awakening the Kundalini, we will now be moving on to a very important mudra. It's called Shambhavi mudra. In non-tantric texts, which is our present focus and concern in this forum and camp, Shambhavi mudra is drawing your eyeballs and drawing your gaze between your eyebrows, right in the middle part of here where my red tilak is. This draws the physical energy of your body to the Agya Chakra. The word Shambhu means benevolent, means friendly, means very loving. Shambhavi conveys two meanings. One, it is the feminine aspect of Shambhu, because we are trying to invoke our feminine energy that represents kineticism, that represents motion, that represents movement. And there is Shiva that represents potential energy. When they both move, they become creative energy. When kinetic energy moves, merges with the potential energy in the context of Kundalini, that becomes your creative energy. You become effective, whatever it is that you do in life. Practicing meditation, any form, but most certainly Kundalini meditation, will make you more effective at it. So when your destructive thoughts are out of the equation, naturally you are more benevolent. Naturally you are more accepting, more responsive, more empathetic, more compassionate. Hence the word Shambhavi mudra. So the way Shambhavi mudra is practiced, lately in the last decade or so, a big deal has been made out of Shambhavi mudra, but I don't know much about that. I can just tell you it's very simple, it's no rocket science. The core mudra is only one simple gesture or action that you do. Everything else that you hear about it's non-scriptural. There is no validity of that in our texts of Hatha Yoga. So Shambhavi mudra is you always sit in your yogic posture, which is legs crossed. If you are sitting on the ground and your hands in your lap, your shoulders even, Your back straight, your head straight. There's a tendency in many people to do like this in meditation. It's not ideal. Keep your head straight. So in terms of drawing the physical energy to my Agya Chakra, I am going to start with a gentle exhalation. As I exhale, my stomach goes in. And then inhale, exhale a few times, let's say 5 or so. Once I've inhaled a few times, then I'm going to gently draw my gaze up. So I am only looking between my brows. You don't have to roll your eyes. You don't have to go like this and scare people. You just have to just draw your eyes, your gaze up. In the beginning, you may feel the need to blink. It's okay. In the beginning, you may feel little pain here. If you feel pain, stop for a few moments and then resume. So all of us will do. Please remember not to just roll your eyes up. No, you're not just looking up, you're looking between your brows. So a more sophisticated version of cross-eyed. So we'll begin that now. So gentle exhalation first. All yogic exercises start with exhalation. This is a yogic exercise. So as you exhale, your tummy goes in. Inhale deeply and gently. Now draw your gaze up. Please make sure not to lift your head, but only your eyes. Head straight, back straight. Keep breathing gently. Head straight, back straight. Keep your attention where your gaze is. If you experience any pain, then stop for a few seconds and then try to do it again. Make sure to not lift your head. There's a tendency of doing that. One more minute. Please cover your eyes with your palm now for 1 minute, during which you can close your eyes. Feel the warmth. Ten seconds more. You can lower your hands. Just like the first meditation we did brings the psychical energy to your brow chakra, and Shambhavi mudra does the same to the physical aspect of human energy or Kundalini energy in humans.